Delaware. You can see it all in 2 hours.
Live free or die.
The natural state.
Virginia is for lovers.
The manly deeds and womanly words. You can take that as you will.
The state slogan is North to the Future. It means they were excited there was a new state.
The state motto apparently is, with God, all things are possible. And they definitely used that verse from Matthew when they were teaching us swim lessons as kids.
So a slogan I can think of for Michigan, let's just take the one off the flag, which is if you're looking for a nicer peninsula, you found it here. I mean, of course, it's in the Old English type of words.
Wild and Wonderful is the official one. We did have an older one. At one point they tried to test drive. It was called Open for Business, which was not as cute.
Probably 305. It's kind of a Florida thing, that area code.
The motto for Montana is 406. Love where you live. 406 is our only area code in the whole state.
You know, I don't think there really is a slogan. I feel like Arizona's kind of, it's a little plain Jane in that regard.
My dad's a lawyer could be a motto for Connecticut.
One thing that we say about Wyoming is that there are more trees than people.
I've always liked Coloradical. It's not an official thing or anything. It's just something some of my friends and I say.
A slogan that I like to say represents my state is PA all day.
People say Idaho is too great to hate, and I just think it's a weird rhyme for Idaho.
Oh, laissez le bon temps rouler. It means let the good times roll, and that's pretty much all anybody does there. Nobody ever wants to go to school. They just want to let the good times roll.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
First in flight, because the Wright brothers flew their plane in North Carolina. Just do it.
Nike. Phil Knight went to University of Oregon. He's from Bend, Oregon.
Life elevated. It's a really mountainous state, so I would say that's probably what sums it up, is like life just like actually elevated.
The mountains look great today. Always about the mountains. Wow, you can really see the mountains. Hey, look at the mountains. Oh, the mountains look great today.
If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. You've never felt cold. I'm from Vermont.
Red or green is our state question, and it means red or green chili on your food. And sometimes people just say Christmas, which is a mix of the two.
There's something my mama always says when she cooks something. It might not taste good, but hey, it'll make a turd.
The slogan I guess I heard most as a kid is there's more than corn in Indiana.
I'd say the phrase that defines Nebraska is the heartland.
You betcha. Always agreeing and trying to get along.
The phrase "Jeezum Crow," which is just basically like a God-safe way of saying Jesus Christ.
The word oh, sorry, let me scooch on by you.
Iowa nice is a thing. When you go to another state, you're like, oh wow, people from Iowa are really nice.
The state motto for Minnesota is Minnesota nice, being nice to your face and a little passive-aggressively rude behind your back.
The phrase that represents Massachusetts is just that we're wicked awesome.
Dope. I guess that's it.
Eureka is like, I found it, hooray! The gold, Eureka!
Meet me in St. Louis is a phrase that is often linked to Missouri because of the World's Fair. 1904 World's Fair.
Chicago, my kind of town.
If you can't make it here, you can't make it nowhere. Classic. Sinatra.
The motto I think of when I think of Texas is the stars at night are big and bright, and then you're supposed to clap deep in the heart of Texas.
I think home on the range is probably a perfect way to explain Kansas.
There's a phrase, sail away on the Block Island Ferry, and it's something that really connects everybody in Rhode Island because everybody does make that trip to Block Island at least once a year.
Come on down here. Like, y'all come down here. Why don't you come on down here? But it's not, I don't think that's from Georgia necessarily.
One phrase that represents Mississippi is get her done. There are a couple meanings, but I'd have to say the overall essence of it is to get the job finished.
So a phrase that really represents South Carolina is bless your heart. Oh, Sweet Girl said that, bless her heart. But really, essentially what people are saying is, what an idiot. My first thought is bless your heart, but that feels so basic. Tennessee is more than that. Oh, here's a good one. This is a phrase in Tennessee. It's how your mama and them doing. How are your mama and them doing? Which is a way of checking in.
Go Pack Go. The Green Packers are a pretty big deal.
Since I went to the University of Oklahoma and we are the Sooner State, I would say Boomer Sooner is sort of our rallying cry. Whenever I see somebody in New York who has an OU t-shirt or hat or whatever, I launch into the Boomer and they come back with a Sooner.
The best phrase
that, brings my state of heart is Roll Tide. That's like saying hello, goodbye. It's kind of like Hawaii, but in the South.
It feels corny to say, but if I had to pick a motto for Hawaii, it would be aloha. It means I love you, it means hello, goodbye, thank you, I appreciate you. And people from Hawaii generally try to walk and live with aloha every day.